Hey everyone, Warren Weekman again. We're going to talk about clinical apps for the iPad. This one's going to be the MiniAtlas series. This is a patient education app, and it actually has a list of about, just kind of glancing at least 10 or 20 different content areas. We're going to look at the sports injuries one with hopes that it might be useful for primary care and patient-physician interactions in a busy primary care setting. So let's go ahead and open this up. And you can see that it's broken down into a couple of chapters here on the left-hand side: anatomy, physiology, sports performance, physical health and activity, sports-related, Olympic sports. When you click on each one, it gives you a little diagram here, and these are sort of reminiscent of the posters that you had inside of a doctor's office that described the digestive system, or inside of a medical school. Again, very sort of kind of general information that's provided based on that area, with a little bit of diagrams and other information there. Muscle fibers and exercise. Now if you click on text in the upper right hand corner, it gives you an overview, sort of as a script or dialogue that would help provide a little bit more information to the patient about this area here. Cardiovascular, you have the option also to email this to a patient. It gives you that text from before, as well as the diagram attached here for patient reference. Now the one thing I've noticed with this app is there's not a good way to mark up anything. So say if someone had a problem with their bronchus, you couldn't annotate that in any sort of way on this app. That would be a nice little feature to have in the future if possible. Also, it is a little bit difficult to drill down and actually see what kind of content is available on there, short of going through each little area to try and figure out what's available. So sports-related disorders, probably the one area that you'd be the most interested in for, say, primary care or orthopedics. And it's actually pretty, light. Of this whole app, there's only, it looks like, 8 areas to talk about sports types injuries, and this is pretty broad and relatively vague information that may not necessarily necessitate a dedicated app to do this. You can again zoom in to take a look at the different fracture types, but I sort of wonder that without some of that extra functionality, being able to mark up, it may not be the most useful app, or if it is, it may be as a very cursory overview to a patient to give them that information. There also is a nice sort of search, so if you want to type in, shoulder, you can pull in all the areas where they talk about the shoulder, shoulder and table tennis, for example, talks about where the injuries could occur. I did notice that even though it talks about Olympic events, it doesn't focus on just other sort of, less than Olympic level sports type activities that could result in injuries as well. And nowadays, too, you'd also have to worry about things like Wii and Connect injuries, and there is no section for that. Again, another good reason that if you could annotate on the slide, you could talk about table tennis as well as Wii table tennis, since the injury patterns could be quite similar. Alright, so that's the app.